Hello YouTube, and this is my Raspberry Pi running Flight Radar 24's aircraft tracker. And on the end of this I've got a tiny little aerial over there that's picking up the signals. But I've just kind of upgraded, and now my aerial is this big. Okay, and that aerial is not the only one. I've got this one here. This one's actually the ADS-B aerial. The other one I showed you was a FLARM antenna. And I also have this antenna, which is a proprietary signal that's sent between the ground stations. So what this all is, this is a Pilotaware ground station, an Atom ground station. I've got it as a kit, so I need to pull it together. So all the bits for this ground station are in here. So you've got things like hardware and the brackets. You've got pigtail and antennas and coaxes, and you've got big thick coax cable. And at the heart of the system is this thing, and this is just a Raspberry Pi with its own separate board on top for an external antenna and two software defined radios. So we're going to plug it all together and see if it actually works. Now I have bought a box to put it all in, so I'm going to drill some holes in here to fit all the connections in, which I should do now. And all I'm going to do temporarily is just put the aerials up in this shed. They should work because it's only wooden, just to see if it works before I mount everything. So I've drilled 4 holes in the box. They're 16mm each, and these connectors fit in there nicely. So I've got 3 connectors each for the antennas, and 1 that I'm going to do for the Ethernet and the power. And then the Pi will just sit in here with all of the other goodies. So here's the box with all the wires in. So you've got power lead, and you've got Ethernet and all the antenna connections. So all I need now at the Pi, of course, you don't expect there to be proper wiring in this channel. So all I've done is just tacked it on really badly onto one of the 5V leads, because, you know, who likes a rat nest? One day I'll tidy that up, but it does seem to annoy people, so I'll leave it like that for now. Right, so now it's time to add the Pi. So there's my antenna connections, and it's all connected up. If it looks like it's bouncing on a ladder, that's because it is. So you don't expect any quality here, do you? So it's like professional equipment installed badly. So all I've got to do now is put the antennas on the other end of the cables. I've done one here already. This is just screwed in, and you've got to take the brackets off and screw them in and put the bracket back up. And I'll connect one into the ladder, one into the other side, and the big antenna I'll just leave against the wall or something. So there's one aerial, that's the ADS-B aerial. There's the proprietary data link aerial. Don't know what these are all for. If someone in the comments can tell me what these actual pointy things are, that's fine. I know it's mounted on a ladder. I know it's not good for quality, but this is just a test to see if it works. I will mount them properly. And there is the FLARM aerial leaning up against the bike. Again, it's a test. Okay, I know it's a mess in here. I'm going to get comments about wires and all sort of stuff, but I will tidy it up one day. I say. It's all in there, so it should appear on the network soon, and then we can see actually what it does. Hopefully. So this is the configuration page, or the home page. So I'm logged in into the IP address of the Pi, of the Pilotaware ground station. And here you can see all the aircraft that it's currently spotting. So there's a lot of aircraft here. If we make it bigger. That's better. So we've got all the aircraft that is pinging there, and you can see the distances around about. We've got nearly 80 kilometers there showing up. I did see one that was 109 miles away, which is quite impressive. So these antenna, even though they're indoors, are actually picking up quite a lot. So you can go to the METAR tab, and this is the current weather in all these places. Again, it's picking this up from the internet, and then it transmits this information to the aircraft. So the aircraft in the air have a weather report whilst they're flying, and then you click on radar, and we get a virtual radar. So that's one of the aircraft it's currently picked up, and we can actually go in there and see details about it. And then we go back, and these are all the aircraft that my station are picking up. So you can see we've got one over here, which is, blimey, I don't know how far away that is. Many miles away. Show details. Does it say here? Distance. 60 miles away. There, like I said, I did see one that was 109. Oh, this one. What's this one doing? How far away is this one? distance. There you go, 120 miles away. And it's picking that up. So that's quite good, isn't it? So that is all the aircraft that this system's currently seeing. And what it will do, it will transmit this data out to them aircraft so the aircraft can see each other and don't crash into each other. So that's the whole idea of it. So this ground station is helping these pilots avoid each other if you've got a Pilotaware. So there we go. So I hope you like that video. It's a bit of a random one because it's not something you tend to see. And for now, I shall see you later. Right, bye.